Have you ever had a gut feeling, but you weren't sure if it was your inner wisdom or just anxiety talking? You're not alone. In today's video, we're breaking down the difference between anxiety and intuition, and how to trust yourself again. Because learning to tell them apart isn't just helpful, it's empowering. Let's dive in. Let's start with the basics. Anxiety is often described as frantic, urgent, and overwhelming. It's that what-if loop in your head, the tight chest, racing heart, and need for immediate answers. According to experts, anxiety is your body's protective response to fear and uncertainty. It's trying to keep you safe, but it can become overactive, especially if you've dealt with trauma, gaslighting, or high-stress environments. Now, intuition. It's completely different. Intuition is that quiet voice deep inside, calm, clear, and confident. It's not loud or rushed. In fact, it often comes as a gentle nudge, a sense of knowing that feels true to your values. And unlike anxiety, it doesn't drag you into endless overthinking or worst-case scenarios. Let's imagine a few scenarios. Scenario 1. The new job offer. Your mind races with doubts. What if I fail? What if I don't like my colleagues? What if the commute is terrible? You feel overwhelmed and sick to your stomach, picturing all the worst-case scenarios. This is anxiety, focusing on potential problems. You read the offer, and despite a reasonable level of nervousness about change, you feel a quiet sense of rightness. There's a subtle excitement, a feeling that this opportunity aligns with your growth. You might notice a calm resolve even if the decision is big. This is intuition. Scenario 2. A social gathering. You feel a knot in your stomach, your palms sweat, and you keep replaying past awkward interactions. You want to cancel, dreading the potential for embarrassment. On the other hand, as you walk in, you might feel a slight unease about a particular person, a subtle warning not to engage too deeply. Or you might feel an inexplicable pull towards someone you've never met, sensing a positive connection. It's a feeling of awareness, not panic. But let's be honest, sometimes it's really hard to tell them apart. Why? Because trauma, chronic stress, or anxiety disorders can scramble the signals. When you're used to being in survival mode, your gut might always feel off. That's not your fault, it's just your body trying to protect you. In fact, anxiety can sometimes disguise itself as intuition, especially when fear starts spiraling. And what starts as a gut feeling can morph into anxiety when we obsess, overanalyze, and ruminate. So how do you tell the difference? Ask yourself these questions. Is this feeling calm and clear, or rushed and overwhelming? Is it coming from fear, or from alignment with who I am? Does it grow louder the more I think? Or does it stay steady even when I step away? Am I trying to control the outcome, or do I feel peaceful about what comes next? Tune into your body. Anxiety often comes with physical tension, a racing heart, shallow breathing, tightness. Intuition tends to feel more neutral, or even a gentle nudge in a specific part of your body. Observe the quality of the thought. Is it frantic, repetitive, and fear-driven? Or is it calm, clear, and provides a sense of direction, even if challenging? Give it space. When you feel a strong emotion, don't immediately react. Take a few deep breaths. Anxiety tends to intensify when you dwell on it. Intuition often remains consistent, or even strengthens, with quiet reflection. Remember, distinguishing between anxiety and intuition is a journey, not a destination. It takes practice and self-awareness. The more you pay attention, the more you'll begin to recognize the subtle nuances. When you learn to trust your intuition, you unlock a powerful inner compass that can guide you towards decisions that truly serve you, rather than being derailed by fear. I'd love to hear your experiences. How do you tell the difference between anxiety and intuition? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.